Going live in 30 seconds. Live in 20 seconds. Live in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now, it's time for Estill County Engineer Sports on the Estill County Sports Network. For a full list of games to be broadcast, the platforms those games will be broadcast on, please visit listenlikealocal.com and click on the Estill County Sports Network banner on the home page. Select games will be broadcast on a combination of platforms, including 104.9 FM, The Pickup, NFHS Network, WSKV-FM on Facebook Live, at Estill County Sports Network on YouTube. Streaming audio accessible on any internet-connected device. Just say, hey Google, Siri, or Alexa, play Pickup Country 104.9 FM, or visit listenlikealocal.com. And on the dedicated Estill County Sports Stream, found at listenlikealocal.com. Or download the new free Estill County Sports Network app for Android or iOS. Estill County Engineer Athletics broadcast is made possible by great sponsors. But to continue to bring the many high-quality broadcasts to you, we need your help. If you own a business, are part of an organization, church, or nonprofit, and would like to support the broadcast of Estill County Sports while promoting your brand to loyal listeners like you, just give us a call, 606-663-2811. Don't forget, you can directly support Estill County Engineer Athletics by purchasing an annual subscription to the NFHS Network at nfhsnetwork.com. You can also directly support your Estill County Engineers by attending games in person. Get your tickets now at the GoFan app. You can also find links to the NFHS Network and the GoFan app at the Estill County Sports Network page at listenlikealocal.com. And now, let's join our ECSN broadcast team live at the game. And now it's time for a singing of our national anthem by Dakara Cooper.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
That was Dakara Cooper. Let's pray. Oh Lord, I pray that you would bless this game. I pray for the safety of these young athletes. And we thank you for these athletic competitions. In the name of Jesus we pray. Amen.
And welcome to Coach Jim Matney Field at Johnson Central High School, where tonight your Lady Engineers are getting ready to take on Johnson Central and the Lady Eagles in the opening round of the KHSAA Sweet 16 Girls State Soccer Tournament. Alongside Matt Hall, I am Josh Yost on the call for tonight's game. Matt, pleasure to be back with you tonight, and Lady Engineers, fresh off their 7th straight region title. And here we go tonight as the Lady Engineers continue their quest to pick up their first win at the state tournament.
Yeah, they've won the region 7 in a row, 8 overall, but still have yet to win that first state tournament game. So I know they would really like to do that tonight.
Very different Estill County team today than when they saw Johnson Central the first time around. They came down here, opening game of the year, and played a tough 3-0 loss to the Lady Eagles. But, again, very different team now, playing some of their best soccer of the year, 5 in a row, and a big 4-1 win against Letcher last week.
Yeah, like I say, a totally different team in more ways than one. 4 starters missing from the beginning of the season with injuries. But somehow we're playing better than we did at the beginning of the year because these young girls have stepped up and improved. The seniors have come up with some really nice leadership. And like you were talking earlier off air, the junior class is kind of the backbone of this team. And so hopefully they can put that all together at least one more time.
Yep.
You know, on paper, Johnson Central, you know, one of the top RPI teams in the state. 20-2 on the season. Their only 2 losses, I do believe, were to Martin County during the season.
Yep.
They got them back, winning the region championship against Martin County, who had an excellent season. Martin County was also only had 2 losses on the season. So a great year for Johnson Central, but I know the Engineer fans would love nothing more than to spoil that season for them tonight.
Absolutely. And we have to make one quick correction from the Letcher Central game. The first goal SK scored, we weren't sure about it, but going back and reviewing the video, Jenna Jackson actually had 4 goals in that region championship game.
Yeah.
And, remember the all-tournament team, Ava Barnes, MVP of the regional tournament, and those 2 juniors really have set the table for the Lady Engineers all season, and they did it again there in the region final against Letcher.
And they just work so well together, like their field game, moving the ball up the field, knowing where the other's going to be on the passes. And then, of course, Ava on her corner kicks just puts them almost perfect every time. And I feel like if we can get some corner kicks early and get those opportunities, just get some scores in the first half, I think that's the key. I feel like if we get 2 or 3 down, Johnson City probably maybe will take control. But if we can score early or score first, put a little pressure on them and see how they handle the pressure.
And, it's a tall order tonight for the Lady Engineers. Johnson Central has 5 girls who have scored 13 or more goals on the season, 4 players with 10 or more assists on the season, and they're really led by a sophomore class. 4 out of their top 5 goal scorers, sophomores. So the defense for Estill County is going to have to really play big tonight. And the offense, it's really going to be about, can you capitalize on the limited opportunities you're going to get, because Johnson Central only gives up 3.5 shots on goal per game this season.
Yeah. And if we get an opportunity, like, say, a PK or something, we really need to take advantage of that situation. Yeah. So, but I know one thing, the girls are going to be ready to play, and they're going to give everything they got. I know that about this group.
And that's what's interesting is the attitude toward this game seemed very different than in recent years. I think the pressure has been there for Estill County at various points trying to get that first state tournament win. But in a sense, they're playing with house money. With the injuries and everything, this was the first year in a long time that they weren't necessarily expected to be the dominant force in the 14th.
They probably weren't the favorite. Letcher was probably the favorite.
But they showed up yet again, played a strong game against Letcher, and with that type of effort tonight, and, like I said, kind of playing with house money here, is coming to Johnson Central and looking to spoil their big season, where their only 2 games they've dropped have been to Martin County and the number 1 team in the state, Boyle County.
Yeah, forgot that one. Yeah.
All right, Johnson Central has taken the field, and here come the Lady Engineers out. Across the front line for Estill County be Nevins, Jackson, and Barnes. Grace Hall, it looks like Kylan Cox in the midfield. Across the back, you're going to see Harrison, Hoke,
Kadera,
Skinner, and Welch. And then Bray Hoke also in the midfield. So Estill County running out the same lineup they did with Annalise Day in goal, who had a tremendous performance against Letcher Central in the region championship. So MVP of the district tournament. And then awesome showing against Letcher, especially in the final. So,
Yeah, I know you can't put every single player on the all-tournament team, but I really thought maybe Annalise should have been on that team.
yeah. All right. Jenna Jackson set to take the opening kick for Estill County. Settle in, folks. It's going to be a great night of soccer here from Johnson Central as Estill County opens play in the state tournament.
They are moving from the left to the right. If you're just audio only tonight, and it's all white with the blue numbers, and Johnson Central black with yellow trim and yellow or gold numbers.
It's giving me nightmares of South Carolina here in sandstorm like this, Matt. I'm telling you. They got the eagle instead of the gamecock, but
Yeah.
referees, I'm not sure what they're waiting on, but here we go, and play is underway. Jackson lays it off back to Hoke in the midfield. Out wide to Harrison on the right side. Harrison's going to play it up, looking for Nevins. Deflected. Hall drops it back off to Harrison. Riley Hoke with it. Hoke over the top to Hall. Hall in the midfield, trying to get it to Barnes. Going to be deflected out wide. Stanley there for Johnson Central. Stanley plays it back. Gets past the back line. Jackson gives chase. Controlled there. Nice job by Jackson to intercept. Jackson early trying to get there. It's going to be deflected out this time by Arms, and it's going to be a throw in for Estill County.
The first of many tonight.
Harrison in with it quick, trying to get it to Jackson in the corner. Jackson trying to get there and hold it up. It's going to go over the inline goal kick to the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, we'll do our best to let you know when the ball's in or out, because the gray sidelines are a little hard to see.
All right, Johnson Central getting ready to take the goal kick here. Ball's played forward. Grace Hall gets a foot on it, but it's going to go out over the sideline. Throw-in's going to come here quick for Dials. Dial throws it up and over. Harrison's there. Hall's able to keep it in. Back to Harrison. Harrison up and over.
Nice back pass there.
Played out wide there, this time by Osborne for Johnson Central. Throw in to Estill County. Deflected out again by Dials. Another throw in. Pick up there by Nevins. Nevins trying to get it across in the middle. Picked off by the back line for Johnson Central. That ball gets through. Stanley up the left wing.
She's their number one scorer.
Full head of steam. Skinner's getting back. Nice job by Hoke to recover. Hoke battling with Stanley. Hoke trying to control and get it away. That's going to go out over the sideline. Throw into Estill County.
Good job of Riley. I think what makes her so good on defense is she takes excellent angles getting back to recover.
Throw in comes deep. Nevins trying to get there in battle. Hoke loses it in the midfield to Davis. Gets it right back. Looking to come forward toward Nevins. Nice job by Hall to keep that ball in. Giving away right back, though, to it's Murphy for Johnson Central. Murphy trying to play it in the box towards Stanley, but Annalise Day is going to pick it up, no problem.
It's dropped down to 61. It's a beautiful day today, but it's once the sun went down, it got fairly cool, and probably going to be down in about the mid-50s, maybe even lower than that before this evening's over. So it'll be interesting to see if that affects the play any tonight, because it's going to be the first somewhat cold game we've had this year.
All right. Ball comes out over the sideline. That'll be a throw in Estill County.
I guess it's Welch on that side with the throw.
Throwing comes in. Jackson trying to get there. It's going to be knocked back this time by Coleman for Johnson Central. Plays it forward. Day comes out and kicks this ball. Nice ball coming deep on that one. Gets it up to Jackson. Jackson looking for an angle to get it to Barnes. Gets it up to Barnes. Barnes on the left wing. Ball's taken away. Arrowwood forward for Johnson Central. Comes up there to Gerald on the right side. Gerald pushing up the field. Gets around Welch. Skinner chasing there, trying to get it. Comes back in the middle. This time to Murphy. Murphy's going to fire.
Yeah,
Goal for Johnson Central.
Goal by Murphy.
35:56 left in the first half. Johnson Central strikes first off the foot of Murphy.
Even though it was kind of like 3-on-3 there, it's like they kind of had the advantage because they had two players over in front of the goal. If the wing could just get the pass off to one of them, they had a real good opportunity, and she was able to do that.
All right, Jackson plays it in back to Hoke.
So less than 5 minutes they've scored, so that we were wanting the opposite.
Yeah. Harrison trying to get it up to Jackson. Deflected forward. Comes through. Murphy with it at her feet. Murphy tries to play it through. Murphy's got it to Stanley. Stanley onside. Stanley is going to shoot. Goal number 2. 24 seconds later.
Goal by Stanley.
So the two leading scorers for Johnson Central have picked up 2 goals in the first 5 minutes of the game. Not the start you wanted if you're Estill County.
Yeah. And of course, when you get to this level of state, you know you're playing a quality team, and it's going to. And I can already see they've got maybe a little bit more speed, and that could hurt us.
Jackson this time plays it all the way back to Riley Hoke on the back line. Hoke forward to Sister Bray. Trying to get over to Cox. Cox with it on the left side. Has some space. Dribbling forward. Cox trying to get it through toward Jackson. Deflected. Picked off by Arrowwood. Hoke's able to keep it in toward Barnes. Ball loose again, comes down. Arrowwood plays it over to Dials. Nice job by Welch to pick that off. Welch trying to find Barnes. Comes down to the left side. Played forward again. Johnson Central looking to move forward. That's Gerald taking it away from Welch. Off to Dials. Nice pick off by Skinner there. Bray Hoke with it. With some room. Hoke out wide to Barnes. Barnes trying to find it through. Oh, just misses Nevin's foot.
It was a good attempt. Nice pass.
Nevin's able to keep it in play, though. Dropped the volley back. Harrison's going to fire into the box. Headed down. It's going to come out over the sideline. That, though, is a nice sequence by Estill County, able to get the ball forward and put a little bit of pressure on the back line for Johnson Central.
So if we make something happen
Jackson
here.
crosses over in the box. Trying to get there. Jackson's still with it at her feet. Jackson's surrounded by 3. Grace Hall's there. Hall, ball's deflected. Estill's got to be careful here. Recover.
You only got one back.
Murphy with the ball at her feet. Murphy trying to find an angle. Kept onside. Nice job by Annalise to come out and get that one away.
Jenna had the ball down here in a good position, but she had 3 defenders and couldn't get past them to pass the ball back to anyone. That was good. They used the inline as a 4th defender there, and she just really had nowhere to go with it.
But a much better offensive sequence there by Estill County, connecting on some passes. All right, ball's controlled by Johnson Central. Deep in the right corner. Still with the ball, looking to cross it in. Day, nice job to pick that up. That front 3 with Gerald, Stanley, and Murphy. Potent front 3 for Johnson Central. That ball's going to deflect down off Johnson Central's midfield. Picked up there on the left side, this time by Arms. Nice job by Grace Hall getting that away. Trying to find Jackson just a little bit too far. Comes all the way back, gets past Harrison. Harrison in a foot race with Stanley. Nice job by Cambry to get that away. Up toward Bray. Hoke coming up the right side with it. Trying to get it out wide to Nevins. Just misses on the pass. Out for a Lady Eagles throw in.
Yeah, just a little behind her.
Dials deep throw in. Again comes all the way back.
Oh,
Hoke's got to get that one out of there. That's going to be a throw in for Johnson Central.
It's like she had an idea of just tapping it back to Annalise, but thought better of it. And then by that time, the Johnson Central player was there to take it from her.
8 minutes gone. Johnson Central leads 2-0. Nice shot by Hoke. Just get that ball cleared out. Plays it back down. Skinner sets it forward. It's going to come through again. That ball's going to deflect off Johnson Central. Out for an Estill County throw in. That one's going to sting a little bit on a cold night.
Yeah.
Big kick by Skinner right into Murphy. Gerald's going to lay it off in the midfield. Ball comes through, trying to find Stanley. Annalise gets there.
No.
Oh, and it's going to go in.
She just did not give up. It was a great play by Annalise. She did everything she could. But Stanley just did not give up on the ball.
31-20 left. Stanley with her second goal. Estill County trails 3-0.
The Estill defender came over to try to help and clear it out, but she just powered on through.
That's one I want to go back and watch later, because it almost looked like when Annalise came to play that ball out that it deflected off Stanley's arm, but I'd have to go back and watch it again. All right, Jackson's going to play it back. Hoke trying to battle in the midfield. Loses control. Back to Murphy. Again up to Stanley. Stanley offsides. This time is going to be the call.
Yeah, she's right there on that line every time.
Yep.
You know, she broke just a moment too soon there, or they may have had another go.
All right, Harrison set to take the free kick for Estill. Plays it forward. Hall can't quite control it. That's going to come out over the sideline. It's going to be a throw in to Johnson Central. Looks like Dials come up to take this one again. Hall with it for Estill County. Trying to play it forward toward Jackson. Picked off again there, this time by Davis in the midfield. Played out by Estill, throw in again for Dials. You can see with Johnson Central, Dials is kind of that throw-in weapon like Somerville is for Estill County. She gets a lot on that throw-in.
Yeah.
10 minutes gone. Estill County trails 3-0 here in the opening round of the Sweet 16 Girls State Soccer Tournament. Dials looking to get it in the box. Picked off there by Estill County. Jackson gets it over to Nevins. Nevins over to Barnes. Barnes trying to play it back a little too far. Skinner lays it up ahead. Ball in the middle. Cox is over there battling for Estill. Played it over the sideline. Nice job by Kylie Cox to get there on defense. Quick throw in coming here for Welch. Barnes with it at her feet. Barnes looking to play one through. Again picked off by the back line though. Hoke intercepts the Johnson Central pass in the midfield. Lays it off to Hall. Hall trying to get it through again, but just nobody able to unlock the back line for Johnson Central so far. Dials with a throw in, looking to get it towards Stanley. Harrison picks it up. Ball's popped up and over. Hoke gets a foot on it, but Harrison has to just play it out over the sideline. Throw in for the Lady Eagles.
Of course, they're moving around, but I can't really tell if they've actually got 5 playing on the back line, or I think they got 2 that are going back and forth. So if they need 5 on the back line, they're there. And that's one of the reasons it's harder for Estill to get the ball up the field.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have a corner kick for Johnson Central?
Looks like Murphy's set to take this one.
He's getting a big run at it.
Murphy plays it into the box. Annalise picks it up. Nice job.
So they're down 3. It's not time to panic yet, but we do need to get a goal. Maybe at least establish more control of getting the ball up the field a little bit more, keep them from scoring again.
Nevins drops it back off to Hall. Hall trying to get back to Nevins. Nevins back to Hall.
It's a good job of Gracie.
Hall wide out to Cox. Cox left side has some room. Over to Barnes. Promising effort here. Picked off again on the back line, this time by Arrowwood. Arrowwood's just going to play this out over the sideline. It'll be a throw in to Estill.
Yeah, every time we get any movement up that way, they're dropping about everybody except for the front two to play defense.
Yeah, their midfield definitely quickly drops back on defense. Again, Murphy with an opportunity. A little too far this time, though, as Day comes and picks it up at the edge of the box. Day boots this forward. Nice job by Hope to trap that. Trying to get it over to Hall. Picked off, taken away by Murphy. Nice battle there by the Hoke sisters. Comes out wide. Grace Hall trying to get there. Stanley's able to get there first. Stanley trying to bring it left side. Gets around Harrison. Riley Hoke there, marking her step for step. Hoke's going to play this over the end line. It'll be a corner kick to Johnson Central.
Once again, I do believe, was it Stanley, number 21? Mm-hmm. She's definitely got speed, and I think is faster than Riley. But she took that angle again to just cut her out, and it deflected the ball away.
Corner kick in to the box. Headed down just past Day. That goal. Yeah, Arrowwood. 25:57 left on the clock. Johnson Center takes a 4-0 lead.
It was a very well played pass in from the corner. I think Annalise might have been a little not distracted. What's the word I'm looking for? Her view was blocked because it's like she reacted late to that. She didn't see where it was coming from.
And you see with those corner kicks, it's kind of like Murphy plays that same role for Johnson Central that Ava does for Estill County. She's got those solid corner kicks, and that's why Ava leads Estill County in assists, and that's why Murphy leads Johnson Central in assists because they play those nice set pieces.
Yeah, she had 25 assists coming into this game, and
at least 2 tonight.
2 tonight, I believe. Yeah.
All right, Jackson lays back off to Hoke. Hoke trying to get it back to Jackson, but again picked off back line. Coleman sends it forward. Skinner does a nice job getting her foot back on that. Skinner trying to get over to Cox. That's going to be intercepted, but played out a little too wide. That'll be a throw in for Estill. Throw-in comes all the way forward. Played off the back line by Davis. Welch, nice job holding that in. Barnes now with it. Room up the left side. Barnes trying to find just a little bit too far to get past Jackson and Nevins. Picked up by the goalkeeper, Lewandowski.
Nice idea. It's just a little strong.
But again, make the keeper play a ball. Nice move there. Just a little too far by Bray. Got to go out John Central for a throw-in. But again, another stretch there where Estill County has some promising move forward. They just got to connect on those last balls. So they were doing so well against against Letcher Central. Throw in, knocked down by Hoke. Welch is there. Welch, nice job command hitting control. Taken away though, but Riley's there on the back line. Lays it off to Skinner. Skinner up to Bray. Bray trying to get it up. Jackson, nice job deflecting. Hoke back to Barnes. Barnes going to play it out wide toward Hall. Just gets past her. Picked off over here on the left side that time. Oh, ball comes through. Skinner gives chase. Day's going to come way out of the box to play that one out. Nice job by Day. You had Skinner chasing the ball back, but you had both Murphy and Gerald over there on the right side coming forward also. After the subs, balls are back in play. Looks like Conley's checked into the game for Johnson Central on the left side, replacing Stanley. Gerald with the ball, right side. Gerald looking to get across in. It's going to come off of Skinner, out for another corner kick for Johnson Central.
Guess it's from the far side this time. They got a different player taking the kick.
This is going to be Callie Davis taking the kick off this side.
It just means Murphy's available in the middle. So hope Estill is solid here.
Corner kick comes into the middle. Ball drops. Deflected out, but still in danger. Comes forward. Nice save by Annalise. Beautiful save.
We missed that first opportunity to clear it. We got a foot on it, but not very strong, and that gave them the opportunity to get that shot.
Shot Central. Trying to move around. Ball's deflected forward. Harrison plays it out wide. Picked off there by Gerald. Gerald looking to come forward. She's going to shoot. Save by Day. Nice save there by Annalise again. Ball again played forward. Murphy with it for Johnson. Drops it off to Davis. Davis trying to play it through. That's going to be offsides. Dave says, I'll take it anyway.
Yeah.
Not going to let you see the back of the net.
It was offsides, but I tell you what, that was a beautiful pass. It had such a soft touch on it, but Annalise, she was like, I got it. So.
Ball's played forward. Hoke plays it out. Davis picks off the pass. Played through up to Murphy. Nice job by Skinner because Gerald had to run again if that ball didn't get stopped. And that time she'd have been onside. Davis over to Gerald. Gerald's with the run. Crosses it over. Drops it off. Murphy in the middle. Murphy trying to drop it off. Nice job walling up there by Bray Hoke.
They make something happen here.
Hoke with it out wide. Coming to Nevins. Back to Hall. Hall back to Nevins. Nevins looking to get the middle of the field. Comes forward. Jackson's there. Jackson looking to turn. Can't get away from the defense, though. Conley plays it over. Skinner deflects off her foot. Welch tries to chase it down, but can't get there in time. It's going to be a throw-in for Johnson Central. It looks like Murphy's going to come off the field for a sub. A little bit shaken up on that collision with Hoke back there by the box. That ball's been picked up on the right side.
19:40 to go in the first half.
Quick throw in for Estill County. Trying to get it up to Barnes. Jackson's able to get it. Jackson battling there in the midfield. Drops back off to Harrison. Harrison looking to go over the top. Deflected down. Ball comes out wide, left side. That's going to come all the way up past Conley. Riley Hoke's there. Brings it out wide on the right side. Hoke trying to get it up toward Hall, but just too much steam on that pass. Throw in comes quick to Conley. Again, deflected out. Nevin's going to play this forward for Estill County. Makes it to the back line. Jackson trying to get there. A little bit past. All the way past the defense. Annalise is going to come up and get this one again. Quick punt away by Day. Jackson tries to control it. Can't get it cleanly. Back in the middle to Davis for Johnson Central. Davis plays it through, and she's on sides this time. Comes across to Gerald. Gerald, 5-0 Johnson Central.
Ball by Gerald.
Yeah, there wasn't much Annalise could do on that one. She could
No.
just kind of come out and make an effort at it, but
He had the clean run by Stanley, and Stanley just laid it off for Gerald.
well, that's
18-12 left in the first half. Estill County trails 5-0. Jackson again set to put it in play. Drops it off to Hall. Hall over to Nevins on the right side. Nevins trying to pass to Jackson, but Jackson was running forward, pass behind. This is going to come out wide. It's going to be out for a throw-in for Johnson Central.
that's the fourth player to score for Johnson Central. So they're very well balanced.
Ball comes all the way across. Welch trying to get there. Stanley looking to get around Kadera. Stanley with it. She's going to shoot. Ball deflects away from Day. Hoke's able to pick that up. Gets knocked down hard by Gerald in the middle. Hard to believe there was no call on that one. Hoke's down and she's hurting.
Appears to be holding her knee. If it was just knee-to-knee contact or...
And while they tend to her, we'll go ahead, take a quick break, and hear from some of our sponsors. 5-0 Estill County Trails with 17-17 left in the first half. Watching Lady Engineer Soccer on WSKV.
Hi, I'm Michael Bucky Wilson, CEO, President of CG Bank. Here at CG Bank, community means everything. It's why we do what we do. At CG Bank, we are your hometown bank, and we are here for you because we are you. We are not here just building business, but building relationships. That's community banking. That's my bank. Stop by any of our convenient locations in Irvin, Richmond, Berea, or Stanton and see what community banking is all about, or visit us online at cg.bank.
Citizens Guarantee Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Qualifications and rules may apply. See institution for details.
Don't let pain or limited mobility hinder your lifestyle. Take the first step towards a pain-free and active life by scheduling an appointment with Apex Network Physical Therapy at 606-717-0255. Apex is located at 1232 Richmond Road in Irvin. Remember, Apex Network Physical Therapy is your trusted partner for exceptional care in Estill County. Experience the difference with Apex and start your path to better health.
You're listening to the live broadcast of Engineer Sports.
All right, welcome back to Johnson Central. Hoke's made her way off the field with some help. And Alexa Bennett checks into the game for Estill County. Johnson Central picks back up. That ball's going to be played forward by Dials into the box. Annalise picks it up. Day quickly downfield.
You always hate to see anybody get hurt, but especially, a senior could be her last game. We don't know, but hopefully she's not too seriously hurt and can get back at some point.
Bennett plays this forward. Deflects down. Nevins there doing battle with Scheper. Taken away by Davis over in the midfield. Played out wide. Welch comes and gets it for Estill County. Welch up to Barnes. Barnes trying to play it up and over. Headed forward by that back line for Johnson Central again. Gets it ahead. Gerald with it. Gerald plays it through. Here comes Stanley with a full head of steam. Stanley shoots, and that's 6-0.
Hat trick. Corley Stanley.
Stanley with her third goal of the first half.
16 minutes to go. This is one of those games, there's not a whole lot you can say at this point. It's not that the ladies are playing bad. It's just I believe Johnson Central is just that much better. They're faster. They've caught the breaks as far as like when the loose ball gets through, they're there to get it. And
it's a game like this where, you'd love to see what Estill County could do here at full strength. But you got to play the game with what you got. And
yeah.
Definitely some players that could help with control of possession.
That might have been offside there, but they didn't call it.
Nice job by Hoke to shield off Davis there so Annalise can pick it up. Day's going to punt this one away. Mounts up and over Cox, plays it ahead. This time to Jackson. Jackson has it at her feet, trying to get it through up into the corner. Nevins is giving chase. 2 Johnson Central defenders back. Nevins is able to get there, gets it away from 1, drops it back off, gets it to Jackson. Just goes over the sideline, though. Going to be a throw in for Johnson Central. Again, more subs coming in for Johnson Central, and with Hoke down, Estill County down to really 2 subs on the sideline.
Mm-hmm.
$14.50 left in the first half. Throw-in comes quickly forward to Davis. Ball's going to be played all the way through. Davis up the left side. Bray Hoke giving chase as well. Davis gets there first. Trying to cross over Hoke. Gets back away. Plays it in the middle. Ball's knocked down. Cox is there. Nice job to get it out of danger up to Barnes. Barnes forward to Jackson. Jackson lays it off on the left side to Welch. Trying to get it back to Jackson. Throw in coming here quickly for Estill County. Jackson finds Nevins down in the corner. Back to Barnes, back over to Jackson. Shot's going to come from deep. Picked up by Lewandowski, but it's going to be knocked away.
That went over the end line. That should be a corner kick.
Yep, they're going to call corner kick here.
Yeah.
So Barnes will have her first opportunity of the night.
So the keeper made a play on it, but she didn't catch it, just kind of batted it down, and it did go over the end line.
And that's deceiving because, like you said before the game, their goals are inside the end of the end zone.
Right. Beautiful
Played
ball.
in by Barnes.
There's
a goal, Estill County.
Jenna Jackson.
Jenna Jackson able to put that one in the back of the net.
And that's what I like about these girls. It would be so easy just being down 6-0, hang your heads, and just not, But they don't. Yep. They've not done that all year. They've lost some games early in the year that could have got them down, but they've always bounced back. And it was going to be a really difficult task to come back all the way in this game, but they didn't give up. They come out and got a really nice goal, pushed the ball up the field.
Yep. And that connection of Barnes to Jackson pays dividends yet again for Estill County.
And
Johnson Central plays it up. Again, let's see if that charges up. Estill County gets a little more life in here. Murphy trying to play it through. Offsides. Yeah. Gerald a little too far out in front.
Yeah.
Estill County with it.
Yeah, and then the girl on the near side was definitely up there. Is that who that was? No, that was even a different player. I think
Davis, yep.
I believe they both were offside on that one.
Pass picked off. Murphy in the middle. That ball's going to come through. Annalise, smart decision to come out and play that one.
Yeah, she would have been offside again if we hadn't played it on there.
All right, Murphy again with it for Johnson Central. Skinner, nice job, pick that off. Skinner trying to get through to Nevins. Nevins in the midfield. Plays it out wide toward Hall. That's Bennett's over there.
Yeah, just a little strong, got by her.
It looks like they've moved Bennett's up to midfield now and dropped Bray Hoke back to center defense. All right, 12:15 left here in the first half. Estill County able to strike back and get one on the board. Trailing 6-1 here with just over 12 minutes left in the first.
There was a little high kick there by, was it Torrey over there? Or was it? Couldn't see who it was, but it definitely was a high kick.
Throwing comes up and over. Again, a little bit of back and forth there. Nice job to get that out. Barnes trying to get it through. Can't clear it away. And again, offsides.
Yeah. They like living on that line.
I think that is the 5th offsides call now of the night so far on Johnson Central. They definitely try to keep the pressure up, but headed down.
Nice job, Jenna.
Jackson, nice job. But that's going to be skied up in the air. Skinner sets, trying to get a foot on it. Hoke's there. Hoke out to Barnes. Barnes trying to get around. Can't get around both defenders. Hall's there. Taken away again. This time Murphy trying to get it through to Stanley. A nice job by Bray Hoke to recover. Comes through again, Stanley. Giving chase, trying to get around Harrison. Harrison's just going to play it over the end line. It'll be a corner kick to Johnson Central. Looks like Murphy's going to come over to take this one in this corner.
10:23 to go in the first half.
Murphy's going to play this one off short. Lays it off. Shot coming from distance. Nice save by Annalise Day. Deep shot by Osborne, and Day up to the task.
Yeah, she had a lot on that ball. So Annalise.
Annalise slips and goes down.
Hopefully she's okay because she may have banged her head when she fell to the ground.
And we get back up and go back into her position in the box.
These turf fields can get slick when it gets a little later. They have dropped to 57 degrees.
Osborne plays this forward. Nice job by Hoke. Moving ahead. Trying to get through. Can't quite connect. Getting off the back. Cox has now actually moved into the middle for Estill County, with Bennett and Hall on the wings.
Good job by Harrison there.
Yep. That's going to come out over the sideline. Nope, stays in. Hard to see it down there. Harrison plays this out. Throw in for Johnson Central. 9 minutes remaining here in the first half.
The Johnson Central substitution.
Looks like Ferguson is coming out. Davis checking back in. Davis trying to get in quickly to Stanley. Heads it over to Murphy. Cox is there. Can't connect. Nice interception by Grace Hall on that pass. Cox is going to play this forward. Comes all the way through. Lewandowski's going to come out. Picks it up at the edge of the box.
Goes all the way across, taking her time.
Puts this one deep up in the air. Jackson heads it down. Bray Hoke's there. Hoke over to Barnes, left side. Intercepted. That was on sides. Full head of steam coming forward. Gerald's going to fire. Day with the save. Tough angle on that shot, and Day did a nice job cutting down any angle that was there. Ball comes all the way forward to Jackson. Jackson battling in the midfield. Lays it off to Barnes. Barnes trying to get it back through to Jackson, but ref's going to call a handball on that.
It's worked so many times this year, the give and go. And
Quick free kick comes in. Headed out by Johnson Central. Interception there on the back line. Trying to get it through. Davis plays us ahead. Gerald's going to get there. Trying to work around Welch. Gerald with the run, crosses it over, gets it into the box. Gerald's going to shoot, saved by Day. Nice job by Annalise again. Estill County coming forward. But again, deflected off the back. Stanley trying to get around Harrison. Takes it away. Nice job by Hoke to get there, but Davis picks it off. Davis trying to lay it over.
They're calling offside there. Don't know about.
Offsides is the call, but
Yep. Don't know about that one.
looks like it's played off Estill, so
Yeah.
I'll take it though.
Yeah. Because they had an advantage. They might have scored again, but
All right, Harrison set to take the free kick for Estill. Hope drops it back to Harrison.
that's a handball.
It's got to be a handball.
He raised the flag, so he called it. Yep.
Well, no, they're just going to do a throw in. The referee on the far side called it a handball, though. Comes off the side of Harrison's foot. That'll be out for a throw.
Another sub. 5:30.
Still 6-1. Johnson Central leads. Estill County able to hold them scoreless for the last 10 minutes, almost 11 minutes. Davis with a quick throw in. It's it out. Stanley with it, left foot. Trying to play it in the middle. That's Scheper now up top there for Johnson Central. Davis gets it into her. Davis trying to get it through to Stanley. Can't get her. Ball comes down. Jackson's there for Estill. Plays it off to Nevins. Nevins can't keep it in play, though. Throw in coming here. Arms will take this one for Johnson Central. Davis trying to reverse field. Comes off Welch. Jackson trying to get it out to Barnes. A little too far. You have throw in for the Lady Eagles on the far sideline. Coleman lays it off on the right side. Gerald is there. Gerald trying to cross it. That's going to come off Skinner. Well, trying to play it out. Still loose. Finally cleared away. That's going to be headed down on the far side out for an Estill throw. Quick throw in comes ahead toward Jackson. Jackson heads down.
Got Nevins
Dribbling
up
forward.
front.
Jackson crosses it over, gets to Cox in the middle. Cox trying to play it through toward Jackson, just a little too far.
Jenna had to jump over the long jump pit down there. She jumped it from one side to the other. That's something that maybe should be covered up during soccer games.
I think so, as close as it is to the field.
Yeah.
But goal kick here for Johnson Central. Sent forward. That comes off the side of the foot. Johnson Central defender. It'll be out for an Estill County throw. Welch quickly bringing this in, trying to get to Barnes. Can't get there. Cleared away by Johnson Central. Skinner trying to get it out to Bennett's. Out of her reach. Throw in far side for the Lady Eagles.
Be really nice to make something happen here in this last 2:20 of the half. Got a whistle.
Foul's going to be called here on Johnson Central. It's going to be over to Estill County. Gerald getting a little physical over there on the far side. Kick quickly sent forward. But again, the pass intercepted off the back line. That's Coleman with it for Johnson Central. Coleman plays it up and over. A little too far for Gerald, though, and Day picks it up. Just under 2 minutes left here in the first half. Estill trails 6-1. Day plays this out, trying to get it to Cox. Deflects off her foot. Coleman trying to get there. Skinner, nice job to get that away up to Hall. Hall lays this back off to Harrison. Harrison. Ball headed down by Stanley.
They didn't call it.
No. Played forward by Johnson Central, but that's going to go out. Goal kick to the Lady Engineers.
All right. We just play a solid D here for the last minute of the half.
See if you can get a second across here before halftime. All right, Day with the play forward. Skinner's able to get it ahead to Cox. Cox out wide toward Hall. Hall can't get there. Throw in Johnson Central. 45 seconds left first half. Throwing from Davis comes in. Harrison plays it out wide. Davis picks it off. In the middle, Murphy's got it. Plays it forward to Stanley. Was onside. Stanley trying to cross it over. That's going to come out off Hoke. 25 seconds left. Corner kick to Johnson Central.
It's a nice job there by Bray to get back there to break that one up, though. She was lined up for another shot.
Stanley's going to go over and take this corner kick quickly. Drops it off short to Coleman. Coleman back to Stanley. Stanley trying to get in the middle. Ball's loose. But that will be the end of the first half. Estill County falls down 6-0 early, but able to get one back from Jenna Jackson. We'll go ahead and take a break here at halftime and hear from some sponsors. You're listening to Lady Engineer Soccer on WSKV.
Since 1931, Carhartt has called Estill County home. The citizens came together on the promise of 18 jobs during the Great Depression, and on this promise secured funding to build a manufacturing facility that still stands today. Currently, this facility in Irvin, Kentucky employs over 230 folks, providing countless opportunities for them and their families, and serves as the global supply chain operations center for the Carhartt brand. For career opportunities or to find a retailer near you, visit Carhartt.com. Carhartt, the choice of the engineers since 1889.
Parents trust the emergency department at Mercy Health Markham and Wallace Hospital when their children hurt. When an emergency strikes, we are right down the street and ready to help. We offer full-service emergency care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We have X-ray, CT, and lab services on site for assessing, diagnosing, and treating patients quickly. The emergency department is a level 4 trauma center. You can expect expert care, quicker treatment, and improved outcomes. Choose the emergency department at Mercy Health Markham and Wallace Hospital in Irvin.
You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network. The new PBT Bancorp is officially open in Irvin, Kentucky. Their new branch is open at 100 River Drive, Suite 102, and they couldn't be more excited to serve the community. Come by and meet some of their amazing team members who are ready to help you with your financial needs. Big or small, whether you're a familiar face or new to us, stop by and say hello. That's your PBT Bancorp. Now open at 100 River Drive, Suite 102 in Irvin. Give them a call today at 606-614-4414. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 257781.
It's fall, y'all, and are you ready to fall into some incredible savings with the region's best network, Appalachian Wireless? Come shop the latest devices at prices you'll love and see how our team can better serve you with plans and promotions that are made just for you. Whether you're upgrading, switching, or just looking for the best service, Appalachian Wireless has you covered. So what are you waiting for? Visit us on the web or stop by one of our many retail locations and take advantage of these amazing fall deals. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
You're listening to the live broadcast of Engineer Sports.
For more than 50 years, Estill Medical Clinic has been providing quality care right here at home. Located at 275 North Court Street in Irvin, we proudly serve Irvin, Ravenna, and surrounding areas as an accredited patient-centered medical home and rural health clinic. With 2 providers in office every day and walk-in or same-day appointments available, you'll get the care you need right when you need it. Call 606-723-2167 today and follow us on Facebook at Estill Medical Clinic.
This fall, the Trail of Terror in the Gorge returns for an off-road guided haunt that will drag you into the depths of your darkest fears. Hosted by Out the Top Adventures, join us weekends this fall for a haunted ride through the cliffs and dips that your nightmares are made of. Tickets are on sale now. Text off-road to 606-663-2811 or visit outthetop.com before the darkness finds you.
You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network.
Thinking about buying a home, starting a business, or tackling a renovation? Whitaker Bank is here to help you make it happen. This is David Johnson, and I'm the senior commercial lender at Whitaker Bank in Stanton. We understand that every financial decision is personal. That's why we offer expert guidance tailored to your needs. Let's find the right solution for you. Call me today at 606-663-2283, and let's take the next step together. Whitaker Bank, Uniquely Kentucky, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Man, I love my place, my home is my castle. I want to fix it up, but I don't want to hassle. But now I need advice and the tools to get through it. My do-it-center store really knows how to do it.
Come to Mead's Do-It Center for all of your home and hardware needs. 218 River Drive, Irvin, Kentucky.
I love do-it-yourself, and I love the money I'm saving. They got everything and more at my do-it-center store. I'm gonna do it today. Give me the tools and the knowledge and get out of my way. They got everything I need and more at my do-it-center store.
You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network.
Are you looking for top quality physical therapy services in Estill County? Discover Apex Network Physical Therapy. Apex provides personalized care in a welcoming and comforting atmosphere. Committed to delivering exceptional results, Apex ensures that your therapy sessions are both relaxing and effective. Call 606-717-0255 to make an appointment today at Apex Network Physical Therapy, 1232 Richmond Road in Irvin.
The Estill County Sports Network would like to thank the Estill County Board of Education for their partnership in bringing you the broadcast of Estill County Sports on NFHS, WSKV Radio, streaming radio at listenlikealocal.com, and in some cases, Facebook Live. We couldn't do it without the superintendent, board members, teachers, faculty, and staff, coaches, and mentors. You're listening to the live broadcast of Engineer Sports.
And welcome back to Coach Jim Matney Field here at Johnson Central High School. We're at halftime, the opening round of the girls' state soccer tournament. Estill County trails Johnson Central 6-1. And Matt, you talked about it. You fall behind 6-0. It will be easy to just say, you know what, it's been a great season. But that's not what Estill County did. They came back, got the goal on the corner kick from Ava Barnes into the middle, and Jenna Jackson put it home. And then we're able to hold Johnson Central scoreless over the last 16 minutes of the first half and really showed that fight you've come to expect from this team.
Yeah, and unfortunately, they scored early and kept the pressure up. And by the time we started getting control of the ball a little more, they had already scored, the 4, 5, 6 goals. And it just but, yeah, they didn't quit, and I don't think they'll quit in the second half. Now, will we play the full 40? We don't know, but we'll see. But, if Johnson Central scores 3 goals before we score, then that would do it. But, we score a couple of goals here and, make them feel like that they had to win it. We didn't just give it to them. And I know that that's not the case. We've come out and we've played hard from the beginning. We were playing well. They just got some breakaways that there was not much we could do about it.
And that's the thing is you look at this team for Johnson Central, and they were able to put those goals across early, and 3 of them from Stanley, leading goal scorer on the year.
Right.
And that pressure just relentless up top from the three forwards for Johnson Central. But again, there toward the end of the first half, Estill County able to flip the script a little bit, get a little more control of the ball, have a couple opportunities, set piece, corner kick.
Yeah.
So, 6-1, anything's possible.
Yeah.
And they come out here in the second half and put a goal or two here early, put a little game pressure on.
Yeah. So
you're playing one of the top 10 teams in the state, and so you've got to bring your A game. And Estill County, in the last 16 minutes of the first half, were able to put together more of a performance like we're used to seeing from them.
Right. So, and hopefully they'll come out, start strong the second half. But I guess we'll take another break to hear from more of our fine sponsors, and also want to thank the presenting sponsor, Mercy Health, Markham Wallace Hospital, and we couldn't do these broadcasts all year without their sponsorship. So we appreciate them.
Hello, I'm Kaylee Carroll, Marketing Director for CG Bank. Here at CG Bank, community means everything. It's why we do what we do. At CG Bank, we are your hometown bank, and we are here for you because we are you. We are not here just building business, but building relationships. That's community banking. That's my bank. Stop by any of our convenient locations in Irvin, Richmond, Berea, or Stanton and see what community banking is all about. Or visit us online at www.cg.bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Loan subject to approval. Contact an employee for further information about applicable fees and terms.
Since 1889, Carhartt's mission has been to build a better world with all hardworking people. This mission has not faded, and today the company is still family-owned and believes in giving back to the communities they serve. There's a long history of supporting the youth of Estill County, the Estill County school system, and the Area Technology Center. They're working to inspire, educate, and train the next generation. For career opportunities or to find a retailer near you, visit Carhartt.com. Carhartt, the choice of the engineers since
Harness Health Pharmacy, located next to Mercy Primary Care of Irvin, looks forward to meeting all of your pharmacy needs. Prescription services, vaccinations, and over-the-counter recommendations are provided by their friendly, knowledgeable staff. They make it their mission to provide inexpensive options in diabetes testing supplies and common over-the-counter medications. They accept most insurances and are happy to work with you and your provider to find affordable solutions to the care that you need. For more information, call 606-726-8270. That's Harness Health Pharmacy, located next to Mercy Primary Care of Irvin.
Hey, it's Kristen Mulcahy from Appalachian Wireless. One of the things that makes us the region's best network isn't just our coverage, it's that we're local. You'll find real people right here from home, ready to help you get the best deals on the latest devices. We hear the other carriers bragging about how they cover the middle of nowhere, but this isn't nowhere. All our roads lead to somewhere. So come home to Appalachian Wireless. Visit us at AppalachianWireless.com or in one of our many retail locations. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
You're listening to the live broadcast of Engineer Sports.
And we're back here at John Central High School second half, where just had a bit of an entertaining moment where Annalise Day falls on the ball in the box, and the player for Johnson Central fell right on top of her. But so they're at the end of halftime, started feeling like Jay Billis at Rupp Arena. Nice gentleman from Johnson Central brought us up some soft serve ice cream, Matt.
And it's good.
All right, Barnes with it in play now. Ball comes over to Grace Hall. Hall battling there in the midfield. Taking away Skinner. That's going to come back. Playing it forward. Gerald on the right side. Gerald moves into the box. Gerald's going to get knocked down. Goal kick, though. So nice job by Welch getting back.
Yeah, we played just over a minute, and they've already had 2 attempts on goal. So they're coming out. They're wanting to do what they did the first half, come out strong and score early. But on that previous play with Annalise, she made another nice stop. And, they've got 6 goals, but they would have a lot more if it wasn't Annalise back there. She's played excellent again.
And the thing is, there's only really one of those 6 goals where I can say she really had a decent play on the ball. The other 5 were just 1v1s where it's almost impossible to get that stop if you're a keeper, especially against good goal scorers. And even that one on the corner kick, she was kind of shielded.
Right, yeah. I just don't think she ever saw it until it was like, oh, gosh, where'd that come from?
Hall trying to keep it in play on the far side, can't do it. Throw in coming here for Johnson Central. Throw in comes in far side. Estill County this time will take it. Throw comes up and over, trying to find Jackson. Jackson ball at her feet. Knocked out this time. Johnson Central will take the throw. Quickly gets it in. Knocked back up and over. And back to Estill County.
Yeah, another nice job by Harrison over there. You know, when it's just like it been a possession-type pass, and our defense has played well, it's been the quick kick out ahead of us where they've outrun us that's kind of led to their early goals.
That's where that team speed for Johnson Central is on full display when they're doing that. Hall's going to get knocked down over there by Arrowwood. It's going to be a free kick to Estill County.
Yeah, see, to start the second half, Alexa Bennett is still back in, so that means I'm guessing Riley is probably done for the night.
Jackson ball at her feet. Dropped back off to Hall. Hall back out wide. Comes to Nevins. Nevins is going to get knocked off the ball. Foul's going to be called. Free kick will come here. And Grace Hall is going to take this one.
Moving her a little closer.
Yep.
It's almost like a corner kick if you put it in the right place.
Yep. Hall boots this forward, comes in, deflected down. Oh, can't get it cleanly. Still loose in the box. Battling Arrowwood there with Jackson. Comes down. Cox trying to pull it down. Johnson Central finally able to get it out. But, man, Estill County, opportunity there.
Yeah, Grace put a nice ball there, and it just didn't get the bounce our way there.
Gerald tries to play it ahead. Dade's going to come out and play this nicely. That was a beautiful ball out of the box by Grace Hall on that free kick, too.
Yeah.
Got to mention that. Nevins trying to get it through. Hall with it again at her feet. Hall plays it forward toward Nevins. Just a little too far. It's going to be out for a goal kick.
I would think it would be a little distracting for the players, too, used to the inline of the football field being the inline of soccer as well, but it's a good 2 yards in.
Definitely a different look.
Mm-hmm.
I always have to remind myself that the inline of the goal is not the inline for soccer on this one. All right, goal kick comes away. Arrowwood over there on the left side for Johnson Central. Ball's going to come forward. Again, Dade's going to come play this. It looks like for, at least to start off this half, for Johnson Central, both Stanley and Murphy are out of the game.
Yeah.
They've still got Gerald up there, but Gerald's going to come clean on this one. Moving forward, crosses it through. Harrison, nice job to get that out of harm's way. Plays it out over the sideline, keep it from being a corner kick. Instead, it's a throw-in.
21's in there.
Oh, 21's in there? Okay.
Yeah, Murphy's not. But
Murphy's not.
Stanley is.
Murphy got a little dinged up on that one play, and you have to wonder if they're trying to protect her right now. So they got Davis in the front.
Of course, this is the only girls' state game tonight. The rest of them are tomorrow night.
Yeah, a lot of boys action tonight.
Right. Powell County included is playing right now. Just down the road in Prestonsburg.
Yeah, Ethan pulling double duty tonight. Brought the equipment here, and we've got Megan here with us in the press box tonight. And then Ethan had to run the other equipment down to Prestonsburg. So, fortunately, not too far between the two. Ball comes clean through. Offsides is the call.
But
Day was there again.
Annalise was there. I tell you, she is. We're going to miss her next year.
Yeah. Day sends the ball out. Over wide on the right side, trying to get to Nevins. Nevins trying to find Jackson. Can't connect. Hall battles in the midfield. Ball's going to be played through. Comes up. Stanley's there, but Hope, nice job getting there first. Hope trying to get over middle of Cox. Deflected, but Hall's there. Hall through to Jackson. Jackson drops it off toward Nevins, but Nevins can't get it off her feet. Out for a throw into Central.
Yeah, but Bray Hoke's so versatile. She can play back line. She can play up front. Just that we need her more on the back right now.
Nevins trying to play it through, looking for Barnes. Barnes gets it at her feet, trying to back over for Jackson. Jackson out wide, comes to Bennett's. Bennett's battling.
That's a good job, Alexa.
Bennett's quickly throws this in. Again out for another throw in. Welch is going to take it this time. Welch trying to find it into Barnes. Again played out by Johnson Central.
Keep working that ball down the field. Maybe we'll turn these into a corner.
All right, Barnes set to take this one. Barnes trying to get it up and over. Headed right back to her. 9 minutes gone here in the second half. Still 6-1. Bennett's gets in trying to find Nevins. This one's going to be played out by Gerald.
I'd almost attempt to just throw it down over towards the end line. Maybe one of their players would kick it on out from that distance.
Try to throw it down there in the corner to Ava or something. Bennett throws it in. All right, Barnes trying to come down there. Holds it in. Deflected out again by Johnson Central. Spent the last 2 minutes down there. Jackson tries to head it. Cleared forward by Johnson Central. Welch can't control it. Bray Hoke's there. Back off to Skinner. Skinner trying to come forward around Davis. Stolen away. Davis plays it through, and that's going to come clear. Stanley versus Day.
Oh,
Day, nice job.
I thought she wasn't going to get there, but she did. See, in plays like that don't show up as a save, but that really was a save because
100%.
She saved a goal there. If she doesn't get out there, that's going to be another goal.
Yeah, because with Stanley's speed, they had no choice but to come out and play that. Interesting there. Seemed like the ball went out of bounds, but ref didn't call it, so you play on. In the middle, Arrowwood's there for Johnson Central. Plays it to Davis. Picked away. Yep. Gerald had to let that roll because Gerald was offset when the ball was played. Day boots us away. Gets past the first line of defense. But Jackson unable to take it away. Cox back off to Skinner. Skinner over to Bennett's. Bennett's trying to reverse field. Deflected away. Stanley full head of steam coming forward. Gets past Harrison. Hoke's there. Stanley still playing. Nice job by Hoke to battle.
Yeah, she did not give up on that ball.
Stanley lays it off back. Again, ball played in the middle. Cross forward. Deflected out by Day. It's going to be a corner kick to Johnson Central.
Be the first corner kick of the half, the second half.
Looks like Davis is going to take this one.
So we've played 12 minutes in the second half, and Johnson Central's not scored. So we really tightened up the defense since, the first 20 minutes.
And that ball's headed down.
Yeah, just as I said that.
Yep, that goal's by Josie Dials, and that'll make it 7-1.
But you get that dangerous situation, you give a corner kick.
They are definitely strong on their set pieces.
Yeah.
And that's the 5th different player to score for Johnson Central. (7-1) Johnson Central leads.
Let's see if the Lady Engineers can get a bounce back goal here.
Grace Hall with the ball right side. Trying to play it up and through to find Jackson. Works around Jackson to Davis. Davis again plays the ball forward towards Stanley. Annalise off her line. Nice job with the save there. Still can't get it free. Stanley lays it off. Davis. Saved by Annalise Day.
Another fine job.
Came off her line, and you got to give a lot of credit to Harrison, on that far side, able to battle against Stanley to keep her from getting a clean shot off while Annalise was off her line and allowed her to get back to make the save yet again.
Well, they're just relentless. They just keep coming.
Stanley gets it deep in the corner. 2 people there for her to shoot it across. She's going to take a shot herself. Off the post, back in. Nice job by Skinner to get that out. Grace Hall battling over there on the far side. Quick throw in. Cleared out. Another throw in for Estill.
Just keep working it up the field.
Jackson with the ball. I can't quite get it around. Turnover to Johnson Central. Nice pick off there by Hall. Up to Nevins. Nevins looking forward to get through to Jackson. Again, every time Jackson gets the ball, they're collapsing 2 or 3 defenders around her.
Yeah, and they're pretty much playing 7 back there because their midfield just.
Oh, ball's deflected away. Skinner tried to play it. Gets deflected down. Hoke back there for Davis. Nice job by Hoke to poke that one away. Tremendous job by Bray Hoke getting back on that.
Yeah, players like Bray don't get the headlines as far as like scoring the goals, but she's had an incredible season.
Ball comes through. Day picks it up at the edge of the box before Gerald can get there. And like you mentioned earlier, her versatility starting in the midfield, but then when her sister Riley goes out, being able to come in and right away go back to defense.
Yep.
Gives you a lot of flexibility in your lineup with her. Quick throw in here for Estill. Nevins with it. Drops it back off. Trying to get it in, deflected away, throw in for Estill County.
I like that the Engineers are playing with a sense of urgency. I mean, it's like, they're playing like they're 1 goal down and trying to tie this thing up. So I give them all the credit in the world for that. They're not just going through the motions. They are really giving it their all. 3 subs now. I think maybe Stanley did come out that time. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they brought Conley back in over there on the left side. So it's Conley, Davis, and Gerald across the top for Johnson Central. Bennett's trying to play forward to Barnes. Barnes collects, tries to shoot. Just wide. It'll be out for a goal kick.
24-10 to go. Two balls on the field.
Yeah.
Just play one.
I don't believe that's legal. Goal kick on the way. Sent forward. Nice job by Welch to hold that down. Bennett's doing battle there. Welch crossed it over into the middle. Welch trying to get it down to the corner toward Nevins. Still in play over there. John Citrus plays it forward over the sideline.
Nevin showed her speed there. She can move pretty well. I think Harrison kind of tweaked something there on that kick. She kind of, after hit off the side of her foot funny. Free kick for the Engineers.
Welch the free kick for Estill County. Trying to play it all the way in. Can't settle it. Again, played out. Comes forward. Hoax there. Comes off her foot. Out for a Johnson Central throw-in. Throwing comes down. Skinner and Hoke both there. Gerald trying to get it away. Skinner just plays that over the sideline. It'll be another throw-in for the Lady Eagles. Dials with the throw-in. Play back out again. Dials trying to get it in toward Davis. Deflected down. Day has picked that up.
The ball had a kind of an odd spin to it.
Day set to punt this away. Deflected down by Dials. Ball sent up and over. Day will be able to get there. Just over 21 minutes left here in the second half. 7-1 Johnson Central leads. Ball sent down by Tori Welch. Play back through again. Gerald trying to get it through. Skinner deflects it, gets there. Welch back to Davis. Davis is going to shoot just wide. Goal kick to Estill County.
And at least had the angle there to make her shoot around her.
Day set for the goal kick. Comes out deflected forward. Barnes has it. Barnes
chip it up.
Got to run. Had to curl that one around a little bit more, but Hall plays it. Drop back. Welch there. Welch trying to get it over to Bennett's, deflected out by Johnson Central. That'll be a throw in for Lady Engineers. Welch set to take this. Welch looking for Barnes. Barnes back to Bennett's. Deflected again off Johnson Central. Barnes takes the throw in. Looking for Jackson deep in the corner. Can't get there, and again cleared out by Central. Little over halfway through the second half. Welch plays it in. Trying to find Evans. This time it goes off. That'll be out for a Johnson Central throw. They get ready to sub again.
It's an effective way to run some clock. It's like anytime they've subbed in, it seems like it's been for the one taking the throw in. I believe.
When the bench is complete opposite corner of the field.
Yeah. Stanley back in.
Stanley, ball slipped on the throw in.
She's like, I'm normally not playing back here.
Yeah, interestingly, though, Stanley's not. She's playing in the midfield, not up front.
Yeah.
All right. Ferguson set to take throw in this time. Headed out by Stanley. Another throw in for Estill. Headed down. Nice job by Welch to get there. Cox trying to get it over on the right side to Hall. Can't control it, but Cox takes it back from Conley. Barnes now with it. Tried to get a foot on that, but had too much backspin. Loose in the middle. Ball played through. Here comes Conley. Conley and Hoke both give chase. Conley trying to get there. Nice job by Hoke to turn that. Hoke crosses it over. Back up the middle. Plays it out wide to Nevins. Nevins trying to get it through. Hall plays it back. This time to Hoke again. Comes out wide. Stanley back over to Arrowwood in the middle. Arrowwood gets a shot free. Offsides.
And Bray not only plays well defensively, she helps officiate there because she called for it. She appealed over to the linesman, and he did make the call.
All right, Welch plays this forward. Up to Jackson. Jackson lays it off to Bennett's. Bennett's trying to get it through, but can't connect. Davis, there's your run. Looking for Gerald. Gerald crosses past Skinner. Plays it in the middle, just past Davis's foot. Back in the middle to Davis. Nice job battling there. Drop back off to Arrowwood. Barnes able to get that away. Back to Arrowwood in the middle. Arrowwood trying to play it through toward Davis.
Oh.
Still loose. Davis plays it in. And I can't. Looked like that ball was in Annalise Day's hands, and they knocked it right out.
Yeah. She definitely had her hands on it. I don't know what constitutes control. If you, as soon as you touch it, or they have to back off, or I really don't know. But she definitely, her hand was on the ball.
Yep. 6 different Johnson Central players score. 8-1 lead with 16-19 left. Jackson set to play it in for Estill County. Sends it over wide to Grace Hall. Hall back to Jackson. And like you said, they're 7 people back now, and they're just content to let those 7 play defense and let the other 3 run forward.
Yeah.
All the way back, Annalise Day is going to send it forward. Nevins able to trap it there. Over to Hall. Hall trying to get back to Nevins, just a little too far. Throw in for Johnson Central.
15:40 to go, unless Johnson Central were to score another goal.
Cox with the ball. Trying to get over to Nevins. Ball comes loose. Welch is there, but Gerald gets there. Gerald comes in. She's going to shoot wide out for a goal kick. Day set to take this goal kick. 15 minutes remaining here in the second half. Trying to play it out wide. Gerald gets there. Drops it off to Davis. Davis trying to work around Hoke. Harris is able to clear it. All the way back toward midfield. It'll be out for a Johnson Central throw. Dials is set to take this one. Deflected down. Barnes is there. Harrison plays this up and over. Trying to get it down. Nevins is there. Trying to find Barnes. A little too strong for her. Comes back. Grace Hall with it. Hall looking to get it in the middle. Cleared out wide by Johnson Central. We have throw in for Estill County. Jackson heads this ball forward. Cleared out. Davis with it for Johnson Central.
She's definitely all offside there, but it's going to be played out.
Ball comes out, throw into Estill County. She was trying to hold even, but just was a half step ahead pretty much the whole way. Welch takes the throw for Estill County. Again out wide. It's another throw in. Welch take this one again.
It's my understanding you can be offside as long as you're not involved with the play, and then you can get back onside.
Yeah.
So it's not like just as soon as you cross past the defender, they're going to throw the flag. So
Cox off toward Nevins. Pass deflected away. Cox again able to hold it in. Comes loose. Ball comes through. Here comes Conley. Conley with a full head of steam. Conley's going to shoot. And that will be the 9th goal for Johnson Central.
Did they say? And the PA guy said Stanley. Was she back up there?
And that will end the game, folks. 12:36 left on the clock. 8 goals in the second half. That's the goal rule. So 9-1, Johnson Central will get the win over Estill County here in the opening round of the state tournament. We'll go ahead and take a break and hear from a few sponsors, and then we will come back to close out tonight's broadcast. You're watching Lady Engineer Soccer on WSKV.
Get to know the amazing team at the new PBT Bancorp in Irvin, Kentucky, including Regional Market President Justin Dixon, Estill County Market President Shannon Cheney, Branch Manager Michelle Turpin, and Head Teller Bernice Rader. And that's just part of the amazing team. Stop by and say hello. That's your PBT Bancorp. Give them a call today at 606-614-4414. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 257781.
This fall, the Trail of Terror in the Gorge returns for an off-road guided haunt that will drag you into the depths of your darkest fears. Hosted by Out the Top Adventures, join us weekends this fall for a haunted ride through the cliffs and dips that your nightmares are made of. Tickets are on sale now. Text off-road to 606-663-2811 or visit outthetop.com before the darkness finds you.
You're listening to the Estill County Sports Network.
Estill Medical Clinic has been providing quality care right here at home. Located at 275 North Court Street in Irvin, we care for patients of all ages, from newborns to seniors, offering sports, CDL physicals, gene site testing, telehealth, plus an on-site lab and pharmacy. With 2 providers in office every day and walk-in or same-day appointments available, you'll get the care you need right when you need it. Call 606-723-2167 today and follow us on Facebook at Estill Medical Clinic.
Man, I love my place, my home is my castle. I want to fix it up, but I don't want to hassle. But now I need advice and the tools to get through it. My do-it-center store really knows how to do it.
Come save big on all your lumber products at their fantastic lumber yard at Meads Do It Center, 218 River Drive in Irvin.
They got everything and more at my do-it-center store. I'm gonna do it today. Give me the tools and the knowledge and get out of my way. They got everything I need and more at my do-it-center store.
You're listening to the live broadcast of Engineer Sports.
My name is Angela Drake. I've helped many of our neighbors to pursue better financial stability, even in this stormy financial climate. I'd love the opportunity to put my experience to work for you and earn your business. Call me at 723-0055.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Do you want to be a part of growing Estill County into a better place to live, work, and play? Then consider a tax-deductible contribution to Estill Development Alliance. For over 25 years, EDA has been working to improve the quality of life for the people of Estill County. Through a multitude of projects and programs, we work to make our hometown the best it can be. Learn more or make a donation by visiting estill.org.
You're listening to the live broadcast of Engineer Sports.
And welcome back to Johnson Central High School, where Estill County falls in the opening round of the state tournament 9-1 to Johnson Central. And, you know, Matt, tough one tonight for Lady Engineers, playing one of the top 10 teams in the state. But at the end of the day, you can't take away from Estill County's 7th consecutive region title.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And they're going to return a lot of firepower next year to build on for their quest for number 8.
Yeah, and, you know, the thing is, how many other teams out there would have traded places with them tonight from all across the state, not just our region, but all, you know, all the teams, you know, and there's some teams that probably had better records in other regions that didn't get this opportunity. And our girls have had the opportunity 7 years in a row. And hopefully, you know, they're hurting right now and all of, you know, and it's no fun to lose, but, you know, 20 years from now, they may not remember they got beat 9-1. They just remember they played in the state tournament, and that's what matters.
And you got to say a big thank you to those senior members of the team playing their last game for Estill County, and, you know, the heart and soul they poured into this program.
Yeah.
You've got Alexa Bennett, Annalise Day, Grace Hall, Riley Hoke, and Kadera Skinner, who've all, you know, they all will have played their last soccer game for Estill County. But like we said, you thank them for all they've done for the program over the last 4 years, and then you look forward toward next year with that strong junior class Estill County has growing up into being seniors next year.
And, you know, from my understanding, the middle school programs have been pretty strong, so you got some new players will be up next season for that. So looking forward to it. It's been an absolute pleasure to watch these girls play all season and call the games, and it's always have fun when you and I get together, because it's a little easier when you don't have to talk every single second for 80 minutes, right?
But you take a little breath.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all for joining us this evening. And for Matt Hall, I am Josh Yost. And for all of WSKV, thank you for tuning in for Lady Engineer Soccer, and hope you have a wonderful evening.
Thank you for listening, watching, and supporting Engineer Athletics. We would encourage you to also support the community sponsors that invest to help bring the live coverage to you. Visit the ECSN page at listenlikealocal.com to find the most up-to-date broadcast schedule and all the ways to listen to the game. Thank you for listening to Engineer Sports on the Estill County Sports Network.